Ma'am, has it been hard to keep up lately?
It didn't happen overnight.
I figured it didn't.
I never stopped caring about this house.
I can see that.
I just can't move like I used to.
Yeah.
I did not expect to find a 91-year-old woman sitting calmly on a porch that most people on this street had learned to ignore. Especially not in front of a yard so overgrown, it looked like the house had been swallowed by the season. The small red brick home stood between two better-kept properties. Its walkway nearly erased under tall grass and stubborn weeds that pushed through every crack in the concrete. From the road, it looked abandoned, like something the city would soon tag with another notice. But she was there in a wooden chair under the shade of the porch roof, hands resting lightly on her lap, watching the street with quiet awareness. Her name is Margaret Ellis, and she has lived in that house for more than 50 years. Long enough to remember when the trees were smaller and the sidewalks were full of children riding bikes. She and her husband bought it with careful savings, raised 2 children inside those brick walls, paid every mortgage payment and tax bill on time, planted roses that once framed the porch with color. After her husband passed, and her children moved away for work, the house grew quieter but never less meaningful. It became the keeper of anniversaries, holiday dinners, and the sound of laughter that still echoed in her memory. Then, arthritis stiffened her knees, and a fall last winter left her cautious about every step she took. What began as missing one mowing because of pain slowly turned into months of growth her body could not manage. The grass did not rise because she stopped caring. It rose because time finally asked more of her than her joints could give. A city notice eventually appeared warning about excessive overgrowth and possible fines if the property was not brought into compliance. She told me she understood rules because she had lived by them her entire life. But at 91, a deadline feels heavier than it used to. When I started cutting back the weeds, revealing the hidden concrete path inch by inch, she watched without saying much. Each strip of grass that fell exposed more than pavement. It exposed a home that had not been abandoned, only overwhelmed. Sunlight reached the red brick columns again, and the front steps came back into view, solid and steady. She leaned forward slightly and said she used to sweep those steps every Saturday morning before church, and that keeping a tidy yard once felt like a way of honoring everything her husband worked for. Now even reaching the mailbox required planning and balance. When the full walkway finally stretched clear from the sidewalk to her door, she stood slowly with effort and looked at it as if she was seeing her own history restored. There were no dramatic tears, just a long, steady breath of relief. She did not want charity. She wanted dignity. She wanted her home to look lived in, not forgotten. If you believe elderly homeowners deserve respect instead of quiet judgment, like this video, share it, and comment your city below. And if you believe God still sees the houses everyone else overlooks, and the promises people keep long after the world stops watching, let me know in the comments.